roll. Should we have a Roxy go last? Can I join the next one? No, we'll do it whatever. We'll do how it is. Callie, Dio, me. That's the order. We'll have a Roxy go first. Fuck it. He's already out there. We got confused a little bit. Suzu is getting hit with Touch of Death a little bit, trying to heal a little bit through. The Roxy go just got rooted for a little bit. Cannot go back to this pillar because there's a bunch of traps. So even if he retreats, there's not going to be a lot going on. In cabs the Hunter. While the Hunter was trying to feign death, Fist of Fury come out. We got a trinket out of Suzu. A short stun coming out by Roxy go. Just a little bit of damage. The Hunter's trying to throw some traps. Trying to throw some axes. The Roxy goes actually dropping to about half health with wall up, so he's trying to kind of account for the damage coming in. Suzu has Pet Sack available, Aspect of the Scholar coming in, trying to deal damage to the Roxy go. Roxy is able to just get a punch out from the sky real quick, trying to catch a few re-heals, and it looks like the Subtlety Rogue will be the next one. Yep, Night Song is coming in. I guess a Roxy go get a Night Blade up and everything. This is a pretty good position. Roxy goes dropping so low. Karma is getting forced. DFA coming in to slam him down, but if that Karma wasn't there, then this would have been over and done with. Roxy go trying to catch the Rogue with that Karma. The Karma got fully suited up. Shadow Insight is coming out, catches the Rogue out in the open, and it looks like the whole Stunlock opener is going to come out. The Rogue trinket might have been in Incap because it is a bad situation. It is kind of hard here. Serenity Fist of Fury comes in, finishes out the Rogue. That's what happens when you play Subtlety. You either have to play like a goddamn beast, a complete, actually impossible to beat kind of guy, like perfect mechanically, or you're not going to have a easy time with this at all. Now Roxy is going against Alchemy, who is a feral druid, thank God. Without you doing it, might have been a tank. Roxy got fully bled up, getting opened on by Alchemy back to back by all those rakes. Roxy is going in for Fist of Fury to stun rock. Alchemy forces Thorns, and now Roxy can back up. Does the Roxy have Karma anytime soon? Probably not. Catches a few heals. Doesn't want Alchemy to catch a re-heal or a restyle, but it looks like Alchemy might be able to. Had a dot on him for a little bit, catching him paralyzed for a moment. Alchemy is gonna get an opener. Wall comes out by Roxigo. Stunlock comes in. Gonna have to put up all his bleeds all over again. Roxigo tries to catch him with a Fist of Fury, but the Feral gets away just in time. Dots up a Roxigo. Catches a few heals. Gonna be able to get an opener. You actually have Alchemy playing without that the heal that gives you 20% damage for your next abilities. That's gonna be a little bit harsh. Yep, Torrent next. Yep. Roxigo trying to dive himself all the way to the other pillar. Gets opened on with Rip still on him. Bashed again. Do we have any damage coming from Alchemy? I think he's playing some kind of a crazy sustaining build. We get a stun lock by Alchemy onto Alchemy by Roxigo. Alchemy actually catches himself with a Thorns and a wall right before Roxigo is able to do some damage. Karma comes out. So Roxigo is actually going in all in onto Alchemy. Incaps him right there onto Thorns. Fist of Fury is still flying out. Roxigo just hit himself with Thorns, but finishes off Alchemy just in a nick of time. Used as much of that Karma as he could. Now he has still a bunch of dots. Has a copy of Rip with Ashmane's Rip. He has a Rip available on Moonfire, open wounds, so damage is getting ignored. And now John has to find a way to approach the monk, the unbeatable monk Roxigo. How's this gonna work? Well, John Bread has a silence, which is actually pretty good against monks. We get an incap onto John Bread. A full Fist of Fury comes out. John is going for a dispersion. So Don actually decided to go for an early defensive pressure while Roxigo is just trying to find himself a few resets. John can come in for a stun, but Roxigo is now on the other side of the game, of the arena altogether. John has got himself into a mount. Can Roxigo get himself into an incap onto John? Maybe a stun. John, it looks like he's trying to get himself a stun onto Roxigo. Find him up from around the corner. Roxigo just waiting for cooldowns to be up. We still have full dampening not available, not hitting anybody yet. John Bread getting caught out by incap into a Serenity, not trinketing at all. Used to trinket at the very end, gonna get a stun with a mind bomb onto Roxigo. Can he do some damage? He gets a Vampiric Embrace to come out with Syphi and hitting Roxigo, who is trying to Fist of Fury it back. Roxigo finishes off his Shadow Priest and rips him apart like paper. Now Valerian is coming in. He gotta take down Roxigo. He got basically out of him everything. Stun comes down to Roxigo, Touch of Death. Trinket comes out of Valerian, who I guess tried to either trinket a stun or an incap. It looks like an incap. And now Valerian is trying to chase after Roxigo, who has wall up, trying to find himself some health, trying to find himself some breathing room, and gonna be able to kite Valerian for as long as he has cooldowns. Valerian now coming in, closing up. Incap comes out from Roxigo onto Valerian. Some damage comes out as well. No stuns are getting traded. Roxigo popping some bursts, but he's getting Fist of Fury by Valerian. Does Valerian have any damage up? No. We turn around with Fist of Fury by Roxigo onto Valerian with a Touch of Death. Another stun comes in for leg sweep. Is Valerian gonna karma it? Yes, he chooses to karma this damage. So as soon as he ticks it, oh, this is gonna be a lot of nature damage onto Roxigo. Roxigo getting in cap though, stunned, and this is going to be a lot of damage. I think Roxigo also burned his karma at the same time, because it looked like he had a buff and debuff of karma at the same time, so kind of cancel each other out. Nope, now it looks like Touch of Karma is now, Roxigo is using his, and Valerian just isn't going to let that karma heal, isn't going to let that karma deal damage. He's going to avoid it in cap, so Roxigo keeps him slowed forever. Roxigo placing a port of his own. Valerian is now, looks like he's the one trying to find a way to get away from Roxigo and guarantee a win. Valerian doesn't have a trinket for a while, and Fist of Fury comes out by Roxigo, trying to catch up on health a little bit here and there. Valerian splits away, Roxigo chases right after him, gets caught in a short in cap. Another Fist of Fury comes in from the monk. Valerian, is he going to be able to finish it? Valerian has Serenity. Roxigo is now running from the Serenity, got him in the short stun, trying to catch a little bit of heals. Both monks are just standing out in the open, healing one and another, healing themselves as long as they can, just back to back to back. And now it looks like Valerian is going to get in capped on. Does Roxigo have any burst? Valerian ports away, so whatever damage Roxigo had, now he has wall. He wants to stay in there and use that wall for as long as possible. Going in on offensive Fist of Fury, chose for the stun, not for the damage. Tries to get some damage into Valerian. Full stun on Roxigo, who trinkets it. Does Valerian have any damage of his own? No. Fist of Fury comes out by Roxigo onto Valerian again. It looks like maybe another Fist of Fury by Valerian onto Roxigo. Now Valerian is the one healing. In cap comes out. Roxigo has Serenity. Oh, does he have stuns? Fist of Fury onto Valerian by Roxigo. Karma comes out, so Roxigo is getting karma, so he's gonna have to get away. And Valerian is gonna try to use this pressure right now to get some offensive pressure out. Can't catch up to Roxigo, so he opts out for healing himself. Gets a touch of death onto Roxigo, who actually gets out of there and hits him with an in cap himself. Karma on by Roxigo onto Valerian with Fist of Fury. Valerian is gonna take so much karma damage with all the punches, and Roxigo just fucking takes it out, man. Takes it out. You gotta give him a break. He went against a Pharaoh. He wants against another monk, a survival hunter, and a rogue. So goddamn. Even my team is like a Roxigo. Holy shit, you're last. Oh god. I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad I could let somebody just like have their fun. But goddamn, I'm gonna have like so many people are just like, oh no, Dad, why did you let the monk even in here? I was thinking their team has a monk, our team has a monk, their team has a Pharaoh on top of it. We'll have a Roxigo. So it's basically 1 on 2. Just wreck you with one more person. Oh, we could do that. We could do that. Holy shit. Holy shit. That monk tanked them all? Yeah, he did. I hate the monks. Yeah, I can see why everybody else on my on the channel hates the monks as well.